Are you a casual NBA fan that only knows the big name brands of Curry, LeBron, Durant, Shea, Giannis, Luka? But you want to be a ball understander, a ball knower, and you want to have the highest ball IQ in your friend group and have insane player polls? Well, this is the video for you. I'm going to put you on to 10 underrated NBA players that are currently in the league. And after this video, you will know more ball than the rest of your friends. Player number 1. Oso Ighodaro. Oso was the 40th pick of the 2024 draft out of Marquette. He is 6'11 and 23 years old. Oso is currently averaging 5.7 points, 4.5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal per game in 20 minutes per game. He also shoots 63% from the field and has a true shooting percentage of 62%. Obviously, playing on the Suns, a team that is fighting for a playoff spot in the West, his on-off rating is plus 6.1, and the expected wins that the Suns have when he's on the court go up by 15. One of the best parts of his game is his playmaking. While averaging 2 assists may not seem like a lot, he's doing that as a big man in only 20 minutes per game. And one of the reasons why the Suns offense is so much better with him on the court is being able to find the open man time and time again. His assist percentage is 13.1%, and for a big man that is not a primary ball handler, this is very high. Another stat that shows his elite playmaking. Another reason why his on-off numbers are so good is because his defensive rating sits at 111.8, which is above league average, which shows that he is a good defender as well. And on top of all of this, Suns fans will tell you he brings immaculate vibes to the team and is looked at as a glue guy or a connector to the bench group, and that can also play with the starters. Overall, Oso Ighodaro is a great player and someone you need to know about if you want to be a ball knower. Hugo Gonzalez for the Boston Celtics. Hugo just turned 20 years old. He is 6'6", and he was the 28th pick of the 2025 draft out of Madrid, Spain. And yes, while these numbers might not look that great, it's because Hugo Gonzalez is playing on the Celtics and he gets limited minutes per game. But when he gets the opportunity to play, he shows some insane flashes. Look at this game against the Bucks in Giannis's return. 35 minutes, he started the game. 18 points, 16 boards, 1 assist, 3 steals and 2 blocks, a plus 27, also hitting 3 threes. He's only 20 years old and he is a rookie, but it looks like he's got all of the tools to become a 6'6" version of Derek White. Look at his on-off numbers, man. He's in the 99th percentile, plus 16.8, 25 more expected wins. He's almost the league leader in this stat. And one of the reasons why his on-off numbers are so good is because his basketball IQ is through the roof. Playing in Madrid, he learned so much about the game. He knows when to cut, when to pass, when to swing the ball, when to shoot the ball, and his defense is good too. Hugo Gonzalez, be aware. Tristan da Silva for the Orlando Magic. Tristan da Silva is 24 years old, 6'8", out of Colorado, and he was the 18th pick in the 2024 draft. Tristan is currently averaging 9 points, 3.5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal on 23 minutes per game, shooting 43% from the field, 38% from 3, and 55% true shooting, while being a positive plus-minus on the court. Tristan's game really starts with defense, which fits Orlando's mold perfectly. He is one of those guys that you can put on almost everybody. Being his size and his weight, he can nearly guard the 1 through 5. And while his offense still needs some improvements, being able to shoot 38% from 3 in just your second year in the league, he is developing a 3-point shot, which is making him one of those elite 3-and-D wings, only his second year in the league. And while his stat lines might not be the flashiest, in his good games, he's doing everything: scoring, defending, cutting, rebounding, and he is one of those players that I really am looking forward to seeing the rest of his development. The next player is Craig Purdy Jr. He's 26 years old, 6'1", out of Wichita State, and went undrafted but signed with the Cavs over the 2023 NBA draft. And while almost everyone we've talked about so far has been an impact, plus-minus, on-off court numbers, Craig Porter Jr. is more of just a tough bucket, giving you the toughest 4.6 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal per night on 44-35 shooting. After this video, I highly encourage you guys to go watch his highlights. Some of his buckets are insanely tough at his size. If you're a small guard hooper, this is someone you want to study. His moves are insane. And yes, he is a tough bucket, like I said, but he can also impact the game in other ways. He's also an elite passer. Look at that, 8 assists assists, 12 assists, and sometimes he can show flashes of crazy defensive stats. 4 blocks in that game, 5 steals in that game. He can almost do everything on the court at just 6'2", not consistently, but he shows it sometimes. Last thing about Craig Poitier is that his defensive box plus minus, and VORP have been positive all 3 years of his career, even though he comes off the bench in limited minutes. Keeping these in the positives is a huge accomplishment. Dominick Barlow, the kid. Dominick Barlow, an undrafted in the 2022 NBA draft out of Overtime Elite. He originally signed with the Spurs. He is 6'9" and only 22 years old. He is currently averaging 8 points, 5 rebounds, an assist, a steal per night on 54% shooting and 29% from 3, but only 1 attempt per game. But overall shooting 61% true shooting. That is an elite number. And yes, you will be seeing more of this stat because it's very important. He is a plus 2.4 on-off player and a +6 expected wins when he's on the court. But it's not just that. Look at these stat lines he's been putting up this season. He is Philly's secret weapon off the bench, and I guarantee a lot of fans in Philly might still not even know his name. 26 points, 16 rebounds, 21 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. He is putting up numbers like he is a starting player even though he's off the bench. Look at this new screenshot. The level of consistency from Dominick Barlow is insane, and this is huge for the 76ers, especially with Embiid missing time. You need another big to step up in that space, and Dominick Barlow is looking like exactly that. Rip Sidy Cissoko. Rip Sidy is 21 years old, 6'6", out of France, and he was the 44th pick by the Spurs in the 2023 draft. He is now on the Blazers. First, let's dive in a little bit to the stats. He's averaging 6 points, 2.5 rebounds, 1.5 assists, almost a steal per game in 21 minutes per night, shooting 40%, 32% from 3 on 52% true shooting. Now, that might not look that good, but I'll get into the other things that he can do. Sidy is the ultimate energy guy. He gives 191% effort every single time he is on the court. I have seen him miss multiple poster attempts just because he will go for them. He does not shy away from anybody, and he originally started the season on a 2-way contract, but because of his play, he recently got converted to a normal NBA contract, which is amazing for him. And while he is mainly on the court for his defense and energy, he does show some flashes of offensive ability, scoring 20 in this game and having 12, 5, and 6 assists in this game. If he keeps improving, he can be amazing in this league. Sion Demon Home James. Now, if you're a college basketball understander, you already know this name, but Sion is 23 years old, 6'5" out of Duke, and was the 33rd pick in the second round of the 2025 NBA draft. Sion is currently averaging 5.5 points, 3.5 rebounds, 2 assists, half a steal in 23 minutes a night. And yes, the efficiency looks bad, but the true shooting percentage being 53% is a little bit of a highlight considering he's shooting less than 40% from the field. But other than that, he still is somewhat of a respectable 3-point shooter, but also his on-ball harassment style defense has been one of the reasons why the bench unit on the Hornets has been so good and helped them go on this insane run that they're on right now. He also has a 39.5-inch vertical. He is an athletic freak at 6'6", and he is super strong. He looks insanely buff out there on the court. He is a do-it-all guard. Playing 5 years in college has helped him develop a strong basketball IQ. He knows when to make the right play, when to shoot the ball, when to swing, and he also has good defensive IQ as well that helps keep the team connected on defense. And while the stat lines might not be the flashiest, he is the Swiss Army knife off of the Hornets bench that every single contending team is looking for. Sion James, remember the name. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Will Richard. Will Richard is 6'3", 23 years old out of Florida, and he was the 56th pick in the second round of the 2025 NBA draft. And these numbers as a second round pick as a rookie are insane. 7 points, 2.5 rebounds, 1.5 assists, 1 steal in 19 minutes per game, shooting 48% from the field, 35% from 3, and north of 60% true shooting. But he is not just a scorer. He also has an assist percentage on the court of a 10.3. His steal percentage is a 2.6, which ranks amongst the highest of all NBA guards, and his usage percentage is only 14%, which shows he is perfect for this role player mentality. He is looked at as one of already the best glue type of guys in the NBA, a glue guy that is perfect for the Warriors with multiple stars. Even with Steph and Jimmy out, he is still an amazing connector for this team. On top of everything he does, dirty work, glass, defense, he also already has a 30 bomb on 67% shooting. Look look at his top games this season as a rookie, this dude is set up for a long-lasting NBA career. Jacoby Walter. Jacoby Walter is only 21 years old, 6'4" out of Baylor, and he was the 19th pick in the 2024 NBA draft. But don't let him being 6'4", 6'5" fool you. He has a 6'10" wingspan. And looking at his stats, he's averaging about 6.5 points per game, 2.5 rebounds, and assists, a steal in only 18.9 minutes per game, shooting 43% from the field, 37% from three, and 58% true shooting. And these are some of his top games this season, half of them off the bench, half of them him starting. He's a versatile player that can do both, and he knows how to sit into his role, shoot threes, play defense, and be that connector. In my personal opinion, Jacoby Walter is one of those players that can have that game in the playoffs that really takes a team over the top, maybe in a game 5 or a game 4 where the stars are not shining and he steps up for the team to help them secure a W. That's the type of player I see in Jacoby Walter. Dylan the Villain, bring me the show, Cardwell. This undrafted rookie out of Auburn is 24 years old and 6'11", currently averaging 5.4 points, 7.7 rebounds, an assist, 1.6 blocks per game, and 60% from the field as well as 60% true shooting. The reason why Dylan Cardwell gets minutes on the Kings is his defense intensity and his energy he brings to the court. He loves to interact with the crowd, block a shot, and look and point and say, hype me up. And the Kings should be playing him 48 minutes a game. He's 98th percentile for on-off, plus 13.3. Oh my goodness, plus 27 wins expected when he's on the court. He's an athletic freak and one of the perfect types of players you want coming off your bench, and the Kings have a gem in him. They got him for free, undrafted in this draft, and he is only looking to get better. Now that you know these 10 NBA players, your ball IQ has heightened, and you are now one of the highest IQ ball understanders in your friend group. If you want more videos like this, like and subscribe. Love you all. Road to 5K subs. Peace.